Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Drury High School and the Bucky Village Gymnasium for tonight's big MIAA Western Mass Division IV boys matchup between the 11th-seeded Hornets of McCann Tech and the number 3-seeded Drury Blue Devils. Jordan Hobart, John Bird, and Rick Boer here, ladies and gentlemen, to bring you the action. And John, we'd have to go to the archives and probably to the Berkshire Eagle now that the transcript has been gone for a long time to figure out the last time these two teams played.
Yeah, it has to be better than 20 years ago. And certainly back in my day when I played back in '76, it was always a great time. He had so much enthusiasm. And sometimes you didn't even care if you won or lost. You just wanted to play in front of your friends and all the people of the county.
Right. Of course, McCann plays in the Franklin West Division. Of course, Drury plays in the Berkshire County North Division. So the two schools, even though they're just a half mile apart, don't get the opportunity to play with another in many sports at all. Football a couple of times over the last few years, but they're still not in the same division. They're in the same division, not same league, but it's really, really nice when they do get together. And of course, these are our two teams, John. You and I and Joanne cover McCann Tech Hornets and the Drury Blue Devils, and we couldn't ask for anything more than this. It's like a Super Bowl type atmosphere for us.
Absolutely, for them too. You got a full gym here tonight. I mean, I've been waiting years for this matchup, and in the enthusiasm, excitement, we have a packed house. People are still coming in here. It's going to be a mega game. It's going to be a lot of noise early. It's going to be like a Super Bowl, like you said. I think it's the town Super Bowl. How's that?
Absolutely. McCann got here because of their upset victory at Granby the other night, and Drury had an easy time with Pioneer Valley Christian. So the biggest upset so far in D4 boys has been the McCann Tech Hornets. And Chris Bullitt is, he's kind of playing, John, with house money. I mean, this Drury team is an incredible basketball team. They could have been seeded number 1, but they ended up at number 3. They're not too upset about that because Coach Reset wanted to stay away from Lee. He wanted to stay from Paulo Frieri. And that's not a bad thing either.
No, he was first upset that he wasn't exactly what you said, but certainly the seeds are the seeds, and you got to play what you have for sure. So, I mean, they're 3, and hey, what you can say about McCann? They went down the road and won. So, hey, you never know. I talked to Chris Bullitt before the game, a few minutes. Gave me a few minutes while we were watching the warm-ups, and they're ready. He said they're ready, and I said, well, Coach, there's no denying that they're going to have pressure. Have you been working on it? He goes, yeah. He said, I've been working on it, and he says, we're ready to go.
And McCann is led by a lot of their players. Their starting 5 is pretty incredible. The only senior on the squad is senior Jeremy Beanie, the 6'5" center, and Jeremy is averaging, 12 points a game. Yeah. Bruce Davis, the junior, also. Keegan Vidal, also in double figures with 10, and then it drops down from there. But they get contributions. Lucas Jamross gives them a lot. Darian Tavani gives them a lot. And Drury, of course, and you've heard it over and over and over again, they're led by the incredible duo of senior Reese Reset, the all-time leading scorer here at Drury, and also led by junior Scott McGuire, who hit his 1,000th point this year and is leading Berkshire County in scoring.
Well, the dynamic duo, like you said, McCann a little bit more balanced, but Drury's led by those two guys. They're pretty much unstoppable. You can slow them down a little bit, but it's the sporting cast that has to make this motor run. If this game, all the games going forward, if they do win, Rodriguez, Doherty, yeah. Hunter Sarkis, the guys off the bench. So, so it's a little lopsided on the scoring, but they get great contributions from everybody else also.
Okay, we're just not too far away. The officials are standing right behind me as we go, and we're ready to go in just a couple of minutes. Don't go away. We'll be right back with the starting lineups. Well, warm-ups, ladies and gentlemen, took quite a while. So the Drury kids been out there for quite a while. The McCann kids were out there quite a while. I'd say probably just shoot around. They probably started at 6:15, John.
Yeah.
And then the clock started at 6:45.
Yeah.
They always put 15 minutes on the clock for warm-ups, the official warm-ups. That's when the referees come in.
Yes. They're eyeballing that.
And we have Mr. Benison and Mr. Downey and Mr. Fenoff are the 3 officials.
Boys and girls, and welcome to the Bucky Village Gymnasium in the MIAA Division IV Boys Basketball Tournament. Tonight's game is between the McCann Hornets and the Drury Blue Devils. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked diligently to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you require assistance, please call upon an MIAA or school or security official. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated, could be subject to the violator to ejection, and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Our great nation has preserved through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to please stand.
Few veterans in the house. That's a great salute.
We thank you for your service to our country. Now let's meet our starting lineups. For the visiting Hornets, at guard, number 2, Keegan Vidal.
Keegan Vidal, number 2, the point guard for the Hornets.
Guard, number 5, Bruce Davis.
Bruce Davis, number 5, the junior. Leading scorer at 12.4.
Jeremy Beanie.
Jeremy Beanie, the senior, the only senior on the squad. That says a lot for Chris Bullett's program, John.
Yes, it does.
Lucas
They're
Jamos,
all
number
back.
21 at 1 forward spot. And rounding out Chris Bullett's lineup is number 53, Darian Tavani.
Men's coached by Chris Bullett and assisted by Pete Prieto, Josh Meslar, and Joe Serrano.
And now for the home team, the
Now for your home Blue Devils.
number 3 seeded Drury Blue Devils.
Here we go.
At guard, senior captain, number 12, Reese Brissett. At guard,
Reese Brissett, number 12, the senior.
Hunter Sarkis.
Hunter Sarkis, the junior.
Kept the new number.
Yeah.
Senior, number 5, Abilio Rodriguez. At forward, senior, number 31, Max Doherty.
Well, Billy Rodriguez, number 5. Max Doherty, another senior, number 31.
At forward, junior captain, number 3, Scott McGuire.
Scotty McGuire, the junior captain.
Yeah.
Drury is coached by Jack Brissett, assisted by Al Georgie, Dave Holden, Robert Jutras, and Russell Beauchamp. Tonight's officials are Kevin Benison, Colin Downey, and Steve Fenoff. Will you please rise now for playing with the national anthem?
And here we go.
Just a slight change, John, at the scores table. Replacing Chuck Lewitt, who's away on assignment, we'll say. He's got the referee striped shirt on, is Mark Moulton. Of course, the other two guys we know very, very well. Long time they've been doing this, John. That's Mr. Butch Prengober, Mr. Jerry Mullen. And the scorer for McCann Tech is Mr. George Canales, our friend George.
Yeah, we see him down at McCann. He's up here tonight.
So this is really special, John. I know we set it down on the floor.
I never thought I'd see it happen.
Yeah,
so.
to have both boys teams that we cover face-off. It's a great thing for North Adams tonight. And the crowd is still coming in. The place is absolutely jam-packed.
Right. And Chris Bullitt actually said to me, Rick, that he'd like to have this as a rival every year. In our game,
I think that would be wonderful.
Wouldn't it be wonderful?
Take off Greylock or take off Lennox, throw Drury on for one game.
Right.
Wouldn't hurt.
Home 1 year, away 1 year.
It'd be wonderful.
Yes, it would. Here we go. Go ahead, Ricky.
Here we go. Taps control by McCann. Beanie taps it to Davis, and they'll give it to Keegan Vidal.
And Drury playing man-to-man. And Beanie going
Beanie drive, it's knocked away by Reset, and they'll retain possession. 15 on the shot clock. Shot is blocked. Tavani goes up, no good. Rebound is going to be off, maybe Jammer or Tavani, and it's going to be Drury basketball.
Well, they had several opportunities there.
Yeah, good inbounds pass.
To show their height advantage.
First possession for the Blue Devils.
And they're going to...
McGuire goes up and scores.
And McGuire for 2 to start the game of scoring.
Here's that Drury pressure. And
there's a steal.
And pass intended for
too
McGuire
high.
from Sarkis is too far out of bounds.
They had like 3-on-1 also.
Reset all over, got Vidal.
And here's the steal. And
there's a re-steal by Tavani.
Yeah, he was looking to do something. I don't know, but wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I think Scotty either wanted to go take it to the basket or pass off.
Yeah. Oh, nice save by Tavani.
Jamross, turnaround shot is good.
And Jamross gets him on the board. 2-2. And blocked by Beanie. Save almost by Beanie.
What an incredible crowd here tonight, John. We haven't had one of these in years. Max for 3. Nice box out by Jamross.
Yep. Here comes McCann, ready to take the lead.
Tavani, a little jump shot, a little bit off. Here comes McGuire. Doherty goes up, shots no good, no call.
I guess. We'll
good defense here by Beanie on that one. Still 2-2, 2 minutes played.
Yeah, I think you got all the adrenaline going, so both teams probably sky high.
Beanie
can
from
hit
the corner.
I've seen him make them. He got an air ball there.
But they're getting shots, John.
Like I tell you, a bad shot's better than no shot. And that wasn't a bad shot, by the way. He's open for it.
McGuire up, no good.
No, off the front rim.
Here come the Hornets. It's 2-on-4 right now. Vidal is going to give it up. Jamross. Lucas stops.
He can make that shot.
And drains it.
He's got 4-2.
Reset from the corner. In it.
He's got a boom ball 3, I believe.
It's a 3.
It's a 3, the first 3 of the game for either team. And Reset. Beanie.
Oh, nice save to Tavani.
Yeah. Resetting. Oh, nice give and go.
Davis scores!
And Davis with a deuce.
You're getting good shots, John.
Oh, yeah, that's all you want.
6-5 Hornets.
Playing tight defense, McCann.
Reset for another 3.
Bang! Another boom ba! 3 for Reset.
8-6 Blue Devils.
And a kick and a redo on the shot clock at 30.
3.5 minutes played, 4.5 left. 8-6 Blue Devils. They're even games so far, John.
Yep, Beanie wide open on the baseline.
Davis for 3.
In and out.
Sarkis with the rebound.
Yep, and looking to run the ball, push the ball is Brissett.
Rodriguez has nothing.
I don't know what the heck. Yeah, he
got trapped there.
Yep. 3-on-2.
Vidal, nice behind the back. Pass to Beatty. An offensive foul.
Offensive charge.
It will not count. Vidal's going to pick up the foul. That was a beautiful pass, though, from Keegan to...
Yeah, you can see it setting up from our angle. You can see him setting them up because we're high up here on your camera angle. So, unfortunately, he went in hard and got an offensive foul, but still a nice game, nice tight game.
We're set up, a little short.
Short on that one.
Here comes Vidal. He wants to get up there before Drury sets the defense. Keegan all the way to the hoop. Won't go. Beanie with the rebound. And we got a jump ball.
Okay. Well, he's going to
go the other way. It's Blue Devils basketball.
Okay.
Called by Steve Fenoff.
Well.
Hunter Sarkis going to take his first three.
Oh, little boomba! Sarkis with a boomba three. Here comes all the speed.
And now we got a foul? We got a foul.
Yep.
Maybe Max Doherty?
I'm going to say it's Max Doherty.
Yeah, it is. First on Max. First on the Blue Devils.
Yep. McGuire had all ball, but Doherty had a little body. So our first foul for the Devils.
Darian Tavani, the junior, at the line.
And
first one, no good. Dante Woodson in the game for the first time. The junior, number 14, replaces Max Doherty at the 3:23 mark here. That's the first substitution of the ball game.
And
second shot is
good. Yeah, looked good right from his hand. Nice high arc.
11-7. 3:20 left in the first.
McGuire. Oh, that was almost stolen and is going to be stolen. Sarkis. And I think he tried to force a pass.
He did. He tried to get the pass into Rodriguez. It'll stay with Drury. And 10 seconds on the shot clock.
That's plenty of time.
Scotty goes up, no good, goes up again and scores.
And scores.
McGuire. 4 points for McGuire.
A long bomb, here it goes. And the
Picked
Welder
off by Woodson.
Yeah, Welder got it.
Well, they want to run. Reese goes up, no good. And we got a jump ball. It's going to be McCann basketball. It's getting physical out there. It's all good, fair play. Both teams are playing really hard right now, John.
It's electric, and that's what it's supposed to be, right?
We don't get a who's a Drury boys game like this. This is unbelievable crowd. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Standing room only. Inbounds. So they took the press off, really. It was like a token press.
Here's Bruce Davis.
Come to the half court.
They got it across in the 10 seconds. Beanie in the post calling for the ball. Rodriguez on him. Slight height differential there.
Yeah,
John.
yeah, big time. Davis with a big three.
Back iron, no good. Rebound by Reset. Reese went way up.
And here comes Abilio. And he's going to get the offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Yep.
Taken by Bruce Davis. Great job by Bruce there.
Yep. Yeah, for turnarounds, fair play on that one.
First on Rodriguez, second on the Blue Devils. Rodriguez goes out, and freshman Tim Brazo, number 44, in the ballgame for the first time. Oh, also Cove Massey.
2 replacements.
We got 3 altogether now with Reset and McGuire.
Hey, the Welder almost.
And we got a foul.
Yeah, you can tell he had part of the arm.
Dante.
So Dante Woodson with it. So that's their third. McCann's only got 1.
$1:53 left. Jamross with the basketball.
Travel.
And we got a blocking foul.
Wow.
It's going to be on Woodson again.
I think so. I thought he might have traveled trying to cut through the 2 of them, but It wasn't. It was a foul. Woodson will have to come out of the game here in a minute. And McGuire's going to get the steal.
Ill-advised pass there.
Yeah. McGuire with a
Stops
three.
and pops.
Oh, the boomba three for McGuire. That's four three-pointers for Drury. And Vidal cutting right through.
Keegan all the way to home, plays it up and in.
And like it was butter, baby.
First points for Vidal. 16-9 Drury.
Wow. That's a tight call, but it happens, but a lot of that goes on. That was a carry.
Yeah, when Scotty does it, he sometimes does it going through his left hand.
Yeah.
Keegan up the floor. We got a block on Woodson.
Woodson's got three.
He's got three already.
So he's got to take him out. Now he doesn't have a choice. He's got to put.
Doherty's coming back in at the 117 mark.
They'll lose him for the half. And 5 fouls to 1.
And that all means a lot, John.
Oh, it all adds up for sure. So
junior point guard Keegan Vidal averaging 10.6 a game. A little hard off the back iron for his first one. Hey, Woodson gave you some great minutes in there. Unfortunately,
all but one of them. The other two were fouled. I thought one was maybe not a block, but he
was aggressive, and that's all Coach for second half.
That's how they play.
1 out of 2 for Keegan Vidal.
Yes, 3 points for Keegan.
16-10. Reese stops and pops. No good. Rebound.
It went off of.
Very smart. Cove Massey knew the ball went off a McCann Tech player.
Yeah, off Jamros, I believe. No, Logan Davis.
Logan Davis, the freshman in the game for the first time.
You're going to get called.
Brazo trying to back in. Goes up. No good. Rebound. Doherty.
Cove Massey with an open.
Little jumper. Got it.
And Cove with a deuce. Better known as a 2. Cove Massey on the scoring column.
18-10 Drury. And Coach Bullock calls timeout. 48 seconds left here, first quarter. Been a really, really hard-fought game, John. Both teams really giving it all they have. Defensively, offensively, on the boards. Drury's pressure, I think, is a difference right now. And a couple of...
Actually, they've broken the press a few times, McCann. So, you know what I mean? They got through it a few times. So, they've had some open looks. I remember Beanie and a couple other guys had open looks. They just haven't hit them.
Yep. But Drury already, John, has 4 threes in the game.
Yeah. We're set with 2, McGuire, and then Harden-Sarkis each had 1. But you know what? This is what it's an exciting right now. It's 18-10 when McCann has the ball. But this is all you can hope for. A packed gym with a lot of enthusiasm.
Standing room only. It reminds me of the old days, even at the Armory, John.
Yeah.
You got to be in your later 50s or your 60s to remember games at the Armory on Ashland Street. And Drury and St. Joe played there. So it's McCann basketball. Bruce Davis will take the ball from Steve Fenoff. The only substitution so far for McCann is Darian Tavani out and Logan Davis in. Logan Davis really having a great freshman year at McCann. Davis is trapped. Gets it back to Keegan. Into the corner. To Beanie. Beanie on baseline. Ball stolen away.
Well, he could have called offensive. They let it go, so no harm, no foul. McGuire.
He's going to back it out. They're going to set it up. Shot clock's off. See if Drury takes the last shot.
Yeah. I don't think they can. They'll go in about 8 seconds, and they won't get the last shot. That's my opinion.
Oh, Scotty loses it out of bounds.
Wow.
Off his hip. Jackson Owensby, the sophomore, number 11 in the game for the first time. For Lucas Jamros, Hunter Sarkis back in the game also for McGuire.
Yeah,
5.4 left.
A couple extra seconds.
Vidal shot. No good. Oh, Beatty with the rebound. He just didn't have enough time, John, to put it back up as the buzzer went off. And both teams played extremely hard. Couple turnovers apiece. The pressure did bother Drury a little bit. A good timeout by Chris Bullitt there for that inbounds.
Well, I think we're seeing two different things. I think that, the half-court pressure for Drury is working somewhat, but the defense by McCann, when in their half-court offense, has been very good, forcing, I would say, not good opportunities for Drury, but, other than hitting the threes.
Yeah, I mean, the threes are the difference of the ball game right now. Drury with only 3 2-point field goals and 4 3-point field goals for their 18 points. Reese Reset with 2 threes. He's got 6. Scott McGuire with 7. Cove Massey had a 2, and Hunter Sarkis had a 3. And for McCann, Keegan Vidal's got a hoop. Bruce Davis has a hoop. Darian Tavani has a free throw, and Lucas Jamros actually had the first 2 hoops for his team.
Right, yeah. Keegan Vidal has 3. And, Jamros leading the way with 4.
I think one of the keys from this point on, and we didn't mention at the beginning of the game, John, but one of the keys in the game is for Chris Bullitt is, you're playing with house money. You're a number 11 seed, coming off a big upset on the road, coming to play the number 3 seed. You play nice and loose. Let your kids tell them to have a lot of fun.
Yeah. I don't know what the holdup here is, but there must be something with the attire or something. I don't know, because he's saying something to Doherty. So he has to go in the locker room. So he's going to have to put Cove back on the floor. Something.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's got to address something. I don't know what it was, but.
Well, it's not a sweatband because Obila Rodriguez has one also.
Yeah, he could just take that off there. So it must be something else, obviously. So here we go.
All the way to the hoop, McGuire lays it in.
McGuire with a 2.
That's a set play.
Yes, it is.
20-10. And we got a
wow.
bump. It's going to be on Cove Massey.
Yeah.
And that's Drury's 6th foul.
6-1.
McCann's going to be at the line on the next foul, and it's going to be for the entire second quarter. Davis in the corner. Massey on Vidal.
Oh, he took his eye off him, and
Owensby, little floater, goes up, no good. Rebound.
it's a volleyball game. Here comes Reset. Here comes McGuire.
Blocked. Good defense there. Great job by Keegan Vidal, John, on that.
A lot of blocks tonight.
Good pass from Reset to McGuire, and most of the time those work, John. Those kids are going really quick. McGuire turns around, pops.
You can see that was long, right from the hand.
Yep. Well, the inbound, it was supposed to be a shot off the inbounds pass, and it didn't work. The pass wasn't close enough. Nice spin by Vidal. Keegan goes up.
Beanie. He missed an easy 2.
Yeah, he missed a bunny.
I just think he went too soon with it. Had great opportunity, though.
He got a block by Beanie, but he got him. He got a foul there. Jeremy Beanie with a nice block.
Well, again, that one looked like it wasn't much, and some of the stuff has been a little harder, but Beanie got the foul. Team second, his first. Reset to the line, shooting 2. And the first one's in. His 7th point. Drury's first free throw of the night. McCann's 2 for 4. And Drury is now 1 for 1. Hasn't been many free throws, but as you stated, Rick, one more foul and Drury's going to be in the McCann will be in the bonus.
2 for 2 for Reese Reset. It's 22-10. Just underway here in the second quarter at Drury. Western Mass MIAA D4 quarterfinal game.
And stolen by McGuire, looking for Sarkis.
Puts it in.
And McGuire for 2. McCann have to stop the bleeding right here, Rick. Need a hoop. Vidal here looks like a good one.
Got it!
And a boom three for Vidal.
Nothing but net.
Hunter Sarkis, look.
Nice pass to Doherty. And we got a foul.
Yeah. I think it's going to be on Beanie. I don't know. They can take their pick, really. Number 11.
I think it's 1-1. I think it might be Owensby.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's Beanie.
It's Beanie with his second. That's what you can't lose is the big guy. He's definitely intimidation in there with the block shots. Swats them away swatting like flies. Doherty goes to the line for 2.
Max drains the first one.
Max, pretty good free throw shooter. His first points of the game.
Tavani and Jamros in for Davis and Beanie.
And
Max,
back
1 out of 2.
Yep. Here we go. I thought he was going to fast break it.
Well,
but
he does that at McCann, John. Darren Tavani is very, very good at rebounding and taking it coast to coast. All the way to the hoop.
They let that go.
We got a block.
Wow.
Somebody had to call it. Colin Downey called it. Steve Fenniff was right underneath. He let it go. Maybe he didn't think there was enough body contact, but you got to, I think it's called one way or another.
Yeah, you can't count, so that's Doherty's second. So they're going to be in foul trouble here. That's 2 on him. And Belio's in the game, and Dante Wenson has 3, so they can't send him in. And back rims the first one. He missed. He was 1 out of 2 the first time. And now he's 1 out of 3, but the opportunity to make the second. He made the second one the last time. And
1 out of 2 again.
Did it again. 1 out of 2 making the second one. So 25-14.
2 minutes played. Second quarter.
Merced had the open look. Hunter Sarkis wasn't shot ready though, really.
McGuire stops, pops in the lane, and drains.
Drains a 2. McGuire with his 13th point.
Vidal to Owensby.
Oh, here's Owensby with a bomber.
Back iron, rebound, reset. He went way up.
Way up there. Timing was perfect. And Hunter with an open look.
Oh, in and out.
No, nice rebound there. Vidal, he's everywhere. And there goes.
Owensby, again, a little bit short. They're getting shots, John.
Oh, they're getting a shot every time. That's all you can ask for. That's short. And boxed out was Logan Davis boxed out Rodriguez very well there. You don't see that in points or assists, but that's why they got the rebound.
Jamroff's a little floater. Score!
Oh, that's a 6th point. He's been very effective in that paint area.
27-16.
Almost got his pocket picked.
Scotty goes, oh, I don't know how he did that.
I don't know how he made it. How do you make that?
Coach Reset wants timeout.
Yeah, I don't know how you make that. If you watch that, the defender did everything. McCann did everything to stop that. And somehow, McGuire put it in.
4:36 left in second quarter. It's 29-16 Drury. And other games being played tonight. And this game, of course, is being played on Thursday, the 20th of February, which is the quarterfinals in Division 3. Number 9 Murdoch is playing number 1 Sabas. The Wacona Warriors at number 5 traveling to East Hampton to take on number 4 East Hampton. Number 10 Palmer's at number 2 Frontier. And the Monument Mountain Spartans, who are healthy again, John. Everybody's back down there. They're playing good basketball again. They're at number 3 Narragansett. So we'll see how Wacona and Monument do. In D4, the Lee Wildcats are taking on the number 1 seeded Ware High School at Ware. Paula Friere, number 5 at number 4 Munson. Bay State Academy at number 7 is at number 2 Pioneer Valley, and of course this one. Number 11 McCann Tech Hornets against the Drury Blue Devils, the number 3 seed.
Well,
we got three teams in Division 4 playing tonight, and 2 in Division 3. Boys. The girls play tomorrow night, Friday, March 1st. Vidal goes up, and he's fouled.
Wow.
Is it Max Doherty?
I don't know. If it is, they're in trouble because Big Tim's got to come in now. We call him Big Tim because he's the tallest guy on Drury's floor.
Keegan Vidal was 1 for 2 last time at the line. Back iron on this.
Yeah, he did. He's following suit with his teammate. They missed the first.
Cove Massey back in for Doherty, who will probably sit the last 4 minutes here with 3 personal fouls. He and Dante Woodson on the jury bench with 3 each.
And he looks like he made second.
One out of 2.
Yeah, they're 3 out of 4 out of 8, and they've made their second shot every time. Excuse me. Open look.
3.
Oh, a boom by 3 for Sarkis. His second.
32-17.
Oh, off his foot.
I would say Coach Bullett's squad needs to make a little run here, John, with 4 minutes left. McGuire stops, pops, drains another one. And we got timeout called by Coach Chris Bullett.
Yep.
And Scott McGuire is absolutely on fire as his Drury Blue Devils have opened up a 34-17 lead with 3:57 left here in the second quarter to this tremendous crowd. I don't know if Joanne could scan a little bit to show the crowd tonight, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen,
every corner's packed.
They're in the corners. To our left is the Drury student body and cheerleaders. That place it is absolutely packed.
Every corner is packed, and the concession. You can't get a concession anymore because the concession's boxed in.
Yep.
So.
And then as you go behind the McCann bench, you've got a sea of green, the contingency for the McCann
right.
Tech, and to our right, a combination of green and blue, I guess. So. But it is packed.
Well, there's the people standing in the corners is probably 1/3 of one of the side of those bleachers. So you could fill up another bleacher here.
And they got a couple police officers down on the end here on our to our right. Okay, McCann basketball. Massey on Vidal. Jamar stops, pops. Can't get this one to go.
And McGuire with the rebound. Cove Massey feeling it. Oh, what an open look!
Goes up and scores!
Wow, Ron, what a nice looking pass.
Obelio's first bucket of the night. Vidal trapped in the corner.
Wide open look for
Bruce Davis in from the corner. Won't go.
There's a foul. That's a foul on
that's
Massey.
Oh,
yep.
yeah. He went way over the back and he fouled Logan Davis.
His second.
Logan will go to the line and he will get a 1-and-1, John. So we've got 1 foul on Rodriguez. Woodson's on the bench with 3. Doherty's on the bench with 3. Massey now is on the floor with 2.
So Logan's first shot. If he makes the first one, he gets a second. And he does. He makes the first one. Now he gets the second. So 5 for 9, McCann is from the line.
I'll tell you, John, the future is bright for Chris Bullett's McCann Tech Hornets boys program down there. That's for sure with 1 senior.
And the second one
1 out of 2.
They've been doing that. Everybody's been 1 out of 2 for McCann going through.
36-18. Brissett turns around and gets the
roll. Reese's first 2 of the night. He's got 10 points.
Drury keeping the pressure on here.
Vidal is pretty fast through there. Got the shot up
and won't go. Rebound Brissett.
Boy, he's a tough rebounder too, and he's gonna finish it. And he's got his own rebound and blocked. Unless he called a foul, I think it's just a block.
No, it's a.
Oh, he's gonna call a
block.
Foul. Yeah.
It's a block.
No, he's going to the line.
No, it's a block.
Okay. I thought he was going to the line. I thought Steve was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought he was going to point a number, for who the foul person was.
Rodriguez is trapped. Gets it to Massey. And Cove is fouled by Tavani. That's the first on Darian, Tavani.
Yeah, Darian's first.
5 team fouls for the Hornets. 9 for Drury. McGuire turns around, shoots and scores. And Keegan Vidal could do nothing else but what he did. Yep. That's just a great player. That was good defense by Keegan.
Oh, absolutely.
He was right in his face.
19 points for McGuire. Open look.
Davis, back iron, no
Back
good.
iron.
Rebound,
McGuire with the rebound.
They're trying to run.
That great opportunity with nice open look 3 there.
Reese goes up
and
scores.
Reese with a 2.
12 points for.
Hey, McCann's getting shots, Rick. They're just not finishing.
Right, they're not making.
Not making the shots. They're getting them. You know, and I think they're pretty excited too. You know, I mean, they've been wanting this game for a long time too, and they've had opportunities. They're just not going in.
Jamross.
And they let that go.
Shot is good.
Jamross with a deuce. Jamross with
Great
his 8
shot
points.
by Lucas Jamross, who has 8 points. Reese turnaround, pop is
and
good.
Reese was set with 2. His 12th point, or more than that, 6, 12, 14.
44-20.
Davis is going to go. Looks like he wants to take it. He does.
Bruce stops and
he gets a 2 for Davis. His 4th point. Hunter going to take it. Dish off, but he didn't. Jamross with a steal.
By Jamross.
Yep. And it's 2-on-1.
Oh, good defense there.
Yeah.
He tried an alley-oop with Rodriguez, but Obilio couldn't grab the basketball. Here's Keegan for 3.
And hits it. A boom by 3.
A big 3.
His 8th and 10th point. He's got 10.
44-25.
Beanie back in with 2 fouls. See what he can give you. That's just dangerous with 34 seconds. Pick up your 3rd.
Logan Davis gave some great minutes there for Coach Bullitt.
I agree with the defense, but he should have somebody at the table if he goes on offense. Because Beanie don't want to pick up his 3rd.
McGuire in the lane, a little short.
He fouled.
Gets it up and scores.
McGuire with another.
Fouled. That's what you do when you follow your shot.
Yeah. And let's see, it better not be on 14. I just prayed it's not on 14. I didn't see it that well. No, it's on the number 5. Bruce Davis, his 1st.
Daniel Cartmill and Cody Dewey get ready to check in here. With 21 seconds left, Coach Reset wants to protect some of his kids. They don't get.
Yeah. Cove's got 2 fouls. So
Reese doesn't have any, neither does McGuire, so they'll stay on the floor most likely with Sarklis, Rodriguez, and
So McGuire goes for his first free throws on the night. And makes it. Finishes off the play. McGuire with 22 points in the first half.
.21 seconds left.
Let's see if McCann get that last shot. Make it 2 or make a 3. Get some momentum for the next half. Davis with a bomb. Got it! Davis with a boomba. 3. He went early with the shot though, so Drury's going to get one more chance here.
Here's Reset.
Oh,
good. Shot up, no good at the buzzer.
Nice rebound by number 11 though.
Yeah,
Cartmill got up there and got a shot off. So there's the end of the exciting half, Rick. 47-28.
Well, McCann with a couple big threes here in the last minute and a half.
Yeah.
And pulled them a little bit closer anyway. Still quite a margin, John, at 47-28. But, Drury comes in. We haven't mentioned this yet. We do typically when we do Drury games and McCann games, but we haven't given the folks at home what they typically score. Drury, and this is pretty incredible, they're averaging 72.2 points a game. And don't forget now, that's only 32 minutes. That counts. That's not 40, and that's not pros.
And guess what, Rick? How many times have they emptied the bench in the fourth quarter?
Oh, absolutely.
So that could be very 75-80.
Yeah, absolutely. And
they're giving up 52, so that's a plus 20. But McCann, Ricky,
they're scoring 65 a game and giving up 51.
Right. So that's a plus 14. Hence why they have great records and why they're good teams.
So the score at halftime, the Drury Blue Devils 47, the McCann Tech Hornets 28. As the Drury cheerleaders get ready to do the routine, we'll take a short break. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen, because after the routine, we will be right back to call the second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Drury High School, the Bucket Bullet Gymnasium. It's the MIAA Western Mass Boys Division IV quarterfinals between the 11th-seeded Hornets of McCann Tech and the 3rd-seeded Drury Blue Devils. It is 47-28, Drury at halftime. And scoring for McCann, Keegan Vidal, double figures already with 10 first-half points. 8 for Lucas Jamros, and those two kids have played extremely well. 7 for Bruce Davis. Bruce has played very well. 1 free throw for Logan Davis and 2 free throws for Darian Tavani for their 28. The key right here is Jeremy Beanie, the senior, averaging 12 points a game, shut out in the first half. Had a couple shots, nothing fell for him. A couple jumpers didn't fall for him.
In foul trouble, though, he had to come out.
He had 2. Only Tavani and Keegan Vidal each have 1, so nobody in foul trouble per se, starting the second half. For Drury, Scott McGuire, 22 first half points, 14 for Reese Reset, 6 for Hunter Sarkis on 2 threes. A bucket apiece for Cove Massey and Obilio Rodriguez, and a free throw for Max Doherty for their 47. So the points are coming from you exactly where you think they're going to come from.
Pretty much. Well, certainly for Drury. Keegan's already got his average. Like you said, Beanie's the big difference right now. He's got to get going. He's only got 2 fouls now. He's in the 3rd, so he can play a little harder and a little more aggressive than he did.
Absolutely. There's a steal and the first offensive possession from McCann.
Right. They're trying to get it to Beanie, and Vidal didn't throw it high enough. And we see Reset and McGuire all the time. They can really leap. McGuire passed up that 3, Rick.
Sarkis going to take a 3.
In
and out again.
And
he's knocked down 2, and the other 2 are in and out.
Yeah,
John.
that was halfway down the cylinders, they say. Well, here comes McCann trying to cut it to 17 or 16 if they get a 3. Wow, he read that, Doherty.
Max Doherty all the way to hook, lays it in.
Doherty with a deuce. His first basket from the floor and his 3rd point. Right to Beanie. They broke the press pretty easily. Kudos to them, and Jamros with an open look. Nice pass.
Davis scores.
And Davis with a 2.
Off the glass, Bruce Davis.
His 9 point.
And McGuire scores.
McGuire
on the other end. 24 for him. I didn't think so, John. I didn't
see it at all. I think he's looking at the wrong line. But hey, what do I know? I mean, I have to see the replay, but it didn't look it to me. But I had my head down for a sec, to be honest with you.
We're going to go with what's called, and that's it.
They got to be right. They're right 99 out of 100. That was not a loop, bad pass.
Intercepted
Didn't get it high enough. Yeah.
Beanie.
Davis is wide open behind him. Was wide open. Unforced error. As I said, and I always say, a bad shot's better than no shot. Can't have that turnover. And I'm not saying that you should throw bad shots, by the way. It's just that it's kind of cliche. Just get one up.
Minute and a half played here in the second half. Drury seems to be slowing things down here a little bit.
Yeah. They talked about what they want to do in the half.
McGuire, jumper, short.
Short rimmer, yeah. That one, Davis bothered big time, but out to the rocket here, Vidal.
Keegan's going to back it out. Jamros, little floater, is up, no good. He gets his own rebound. Goes
he's
up,
one of them
no
tough
good.
guys. Yeah, he's tough.
Doherty gets it to Reset.
Reese is going to go, well, it was going. Almost stolen.
McGuire, Scott McGuire.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable is right with ball control.
And we're going to get a Sarkis foul here. 51, I believe. It's on Hunter.
His first.
He was trailing the fast Vidal and got his arm. You could see it from here. It was pretty obvious.
Tavani with the basketball. Gets it to Bruce Davis. Bruce, little floaters up and in!
Davis with a 2!
Very pretty shot by Bruce.
Yes, he's in double digits now with 11.
53-32.
Reese pull up. Oh,
and no good.
That was around the world. I called the.
Yep.
Wow.
It all happened within a second and a half.
I actually called the roly-poly most of the time. Davis, I thought he'd take another one. He's got a hot hand starting this third quarter. Got to get a shot. You want your shooters to get them.
6 on the shot clock. Tavani goes up. Got offensive foul.
Got offensive. I think he kind of forced it myself that time. Trevani, I think it was.
It's his second.
His second. Davis was open on the backside. But sometimes you get what you want to do in your mind, and that's it. You're going. Of course, we have the best look in the house.
Rodriguez.
Oh, you got to catch it and go.
And he's fouled.
Jamross with the foul.
Well, Beanie was right there.
Well, I think it's Jamross. So I could have been maybe too quick with the call.
I didn't.
We'll see when it goes up. It's 21. That's Jamross. His first. Team's second. 4. Almost the quarters. Half the quarter's gone here. That was a brick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But he threw a couple up there like the other night against Pioneer Valley Christian Academy too.
Yeah. Well,
not a lot of arc.
Neither was that one, but Reset. Ball bounced right out.
Good defense here by the Hornets.
Yeah, they've been pretty solid most of the night on the defense. I mean, Drury's making a lot of difficult shots.
Doherty goes up, and we got a foul.
I think it's going to be Jamross, I believe. Maybe Beanie, but it's 2-1. I believe it's Jamross' second. He picks up 2 quickies. But he's only got 2. He can play around with a third one here. Not that he wants one, by the way. It's just he can still stay in the game, in other words. And no, Doherty would have missed. All of a sudden, Drury's not making their free throws.
I would call Drury an okay free-throwing shooting team. Reese Reset shoots well. McGuire's probably. He and Hunter Sarkis, I believe, are the best.
Hunter never goes there.
But he doesn't because
the way his style of play.
His style is outside. 1 out of 2 for Max.
4 points for Max. 2 free throws, 2 and 1 from the floor, and Sarkis almost with a steal. Davis is wide open there. He's got to take that.
There's Bruce's 3.
We got Leaker, Reset, and 2 for Reset. I think we'll have a timeout pretty shortly. Maybe not. He just threw that to nowhere. And I think McCann will get it back.
We got a foul on Sarkis. And Hunter, all Hunter was trying to do was get the ball to a teammate.
Yep.
And Keegan Vidal fell over Hunter's feet. And he's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah. Second team foul in the half for his second, team second. 3:36 to go in the game, 56-32.
Massey and Woodson in for the first time in the second half, replacing Sarkis.
Woodson, he was in there about 2 minutes last time with about 3 fouls. See if it changes.
Keegan Vidal's an extremely
kind of
talented point guard. John.
Yeah. Quick. Token pressure for Drury. They haven't really doubled them up, only on the press. I think they're trying to.
Jamross turns around, shot no good.
Reset wants to speed it up. McGuire's open on the wing. Long 3. Boom, Blake. A Boomba 3, his second of the night. We got Cove. Yeah, he came, Johnny come lately. He's trying to come. He saw the ball going bad, but he got there too late and fouled.
Third on Cove.
Cove is third. He's had minimal time on the court with those fouls. Sort of like Dante Woodson. And McGuire read it. And McGuire with another 2. Cole almost got his. He's going to get 10 seconds. You get by it.
61-32. Jamross is going to launch a 3.
Oh, back rim. But saved by
Owensby with a nice save.
Oh, nice.
Tabini, and Jeremy finally
And
scores.
Jeremy's on the board. They need a lot more
First
from
bucket of
Jeremy.
the night for the senior.
Yeah.
Timmy Brazo, the freshman for Drury, at the scores table, getting ready to check in. 2:15 left here, third quarter. Massey's
Cole
gonna
with a
launch
bomb.
three.
Oh, front rim and
short.
Beanie with the rebound.
Two minutes left here in the third. Beanie calling for the ball.
Oh, wide open Owensby.
Jackson shot his
Oh,
goal.
and a boom by three.
Three for Jackson.
Owensby.
Jackson's first hoop.
And I don't know what happened afterwards, but we got something going on. 11, both sides. I'm not sure what happened. So we're going to, looks like a double technical maybe? You never know. Usually when you got this kind of slowdown, number 5 with his second foul, that's Davis. Because I don't think Drury has a 5. That'd be Rodriguez. So I'm guessing it must be Rodriguez if McCann's going to have the ball.
I'm not sure McCann's going to have the ball.
I'm not even sure now. Maybe it's Drury. We have 2 5s, so, and then 21 gets his third. So we had a double technical. Jamross and Rodriguez is my guess, Rick.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So we have the double. And what you want to do, why that double will be called, is there's a lot of going on, and they want to nip it in the butt. They don't want it to get out of control, so you get double technicals to get everybody calmed down.
Well, John, I got to say, North Adams Mayor Tom Bernard is here tonight.
Yep, see him right across the way.
Principal Tim Callahan, former Drury girls coach John Franzoni, the current superintendent of Northern Berkshire School Union. A lot of folks here, John. I'm just looking around. All the your family down the Birds and the Resets and the Moultons.
Yeah, we got them all here
tonight.
tonight.
My goodness gracious. Coach Bill Robinson is in the house. Coach John Estes is in the house. We've got family and friends of these kids.
Well, it's a great environment. I know Drury's up right now, but what an environment it's been the whole game, Rick. You know what I mean?
Fantastic. Absolutely. Just jam-packed. I just love this so much. And we're so honored to be here covering this ball game.
And
on Northern Berkshire Community Television Channel 1302, Educational Access. 1:45 left as Reese Reset just calmly walks the ball up. Drury in command here.
I thought they would have something set up for Big Tim. He mistimed his jump.
Yeah.
Mistimed the jump. It was supposed to be an alley-oop to Big Tim, but he was coming down when the ball was going up.
That didn't work well.
No. Well, didn't on this time, that's for sure.
There goes Bruce Davis. Nice pass to Owensby.
He pulls up a Big Tim on him. And
Keegan with a stop, short pop.
Wow.
It's going to be off Dante Woodson.
Yeah, they didn't have the handle. Keegan kind of quiet so far in the second half here. He's got no points in the third quarter. They need him and they need Beanie. And they need to get the ball in.
Davis to Davis.
Now Davis he wasn't shot ready. Got to be shot ready. Shot ready, catch it and release it.
Bruce turns around. Along and Massey gets it out. Here comes McGuire.
Doesn't go. Too fancy. Big Tim with
there.
Big Tim with the cleanup. I think Scotty got a little too fancy there. Go Reese. Oh, he tried to get it back to. Reset.
53 seconds left here. And Reset goes, to McGuire. McGuire's going to the line.
And I think it's going to be on 20 through Logan Davis, but I could be wrong. We'll see who's.
The pressure has certainly taken its toll on the young Hornets. It is 63-37 as got a couple kids at the scores table. Jude Collins, the senior, getting ready to check in. And Max Doherty as Scotty McGuire will go to the line. And
he hasn't missed too much tonight. Missed that one.
Out goes Cove Maxey, and out goes Dante Woodson. McGuire, 1 out of 2.
Makes the second one. These are all unofficial, but
I got him for 32 points.
I got him for, that's what I got him for too.
Jackson Owensby, shot from the corner, won't go. Rebound by Beanie. Jeremy shot short.
Beanie's just off tonight. I think he just rushed it. Reese with a wide open three.
In and out.
But McGuire cleans it up.
Shot clock off.
Yeah, well, you know this, Rick. They like to go like around 8 seconds, and I think that's sometimes too early, but it's 10, 9, now 8. Now he's going to come. He's got the force. Oh, look at that pass!
Beautiful pass!
Doherty with a 2!
And Doherty scores.
Well, 66-37. It's not like the Hornets are not trying. I'll tell you what, they've had some shots too, Rick. They've had some shots. Even we'll just go with Beanie had right there. He had about a 3-footer. He didn't even get ironed.
No, you're right.
So, they've had opportunities. Give them a little credit. I'm giving them a lot of credit. They're playing hard. They've had shots. They haven't gone down. Yes, Drury's been pressing, and, they've been playing a pretty good half-court defense, but they've had their chances with those shots. So, they're not shooting good tonight. And as I stated to Coach Bullitt before the game, it says, you shoot well, you can be in any game. Unfortunately for the McCann Hornets tonight, they're not shooting that well. And this is the game you got to shoot well. And Beanie being down with 2 points, and even Keegan, he's at his average, but he had 10 at the half. He's their spark plug. But the other one, Davis really the guy that can get going too, because he's got the inside-outside game. And Davis has to, Vidal, and Beanie, they got to get involved here just to cut it back, try to get it, down in under 20, and then maybe take a mini run at him.
If there's going to be a run by Chris Bullitt's Hornets, it's going to have to be right away, because there's not a lot of time left. 8 minutes left, put on the clock, fourth quarter.
All right, so here we go, starting the fourth, a 1-2-2 zone, man-to-man. Well, it's a 1-2-2. Here comes McGuire. Davis all over McGuire.
He's such a good ball handler, John.
Yeah, they're calling it on the floor.
How do you stop that? Bruce Davis did everything he possibly could.
Right.
But those spin moves.
Yeah, that's Beanie's third foul on the floor. So and we're set with 2. Off the backboard. It was set to be off the backboard. I thought
Hunter Sarkis with a nice rebound.
Yeah.
Doherty's shot is blocked. Goes up again and scores.
And Doherty with a 2. A deuce. His 8th point. Oh, almost a steal by Reset, but tough time getting the ball in, actually. Davis is going to take that wide open 2.
Shot won't go.
Again, nice box out by Sarkis, what we don't see.
Good job by Hunter.
They call it travel. Sarkis was boxing out the big Jeremy Beanie to get that, so he could get the rebound. Falls to the floor. McCann ball. They got to get a couple. They got to get something right away now. They got to get some scoring. And Jamroth scored about 6 points in the paint early in this game. Him and Davis and Vidal, maybe Beanie could clean something up. They're having a hard time getting the ball in. And look at that, just having a hard time getting the ball in. There comes Doherty.
All the way, lays it up and in.
Up and in. Doherty is 10th point. Uh-oh.
McGuire's fouled on the floor. And these kids know each other, John.
Yeah.
They've played mostly against one another, either in junior high or in the summer league, the John Georgie Summer League.
Well, McGuire is going to shoot 1-1.
Lucas Jamroth with 4 personal fouls.
I think everybody just loved being here tonight. I know the score is a little lopsided at this point, but McGuire makes the first, which means he gets a bonus to shoot another one. McGuire is in over 30 points here. I think maybe this might be his 34th if he makes it.
Yeah, I got him for 33 right now unofficially.
Yeah.
33.
33 stays.
Sarkis with a rebound.
He's going to take a long three here. And
Doherty
cleaned
up
up
and in.
by Doherty.
No box out, or a minimal box out. Max having a nice second half, John.
Yes, he is.
He's got 11 second half points.
Owensby. And
Jackson's fouled on the floor.
Yeah, by Hunter Sarkis.
There's a young man, John. He's just a sophomore, and he's got a
Bright future too.
very, very bright future. And again, Chris Bullett's kids coming in, 15-6. Even though they didn't win their league, they gave Bay State
they beat Bay State.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, I mean, just the inbounds. This has been the problem in the second half.
Scotty scores.
McGuire with a 2.
75-37. Shot no good by.
Reset, be
Seidel.
ready. Reset, be ready. No, too fancy. McGuire, because he fell on the ground, gets the bonus, and Jamross is out of the game. His 5th.
That's a shame.
Yes, it is.
Lucas played himself up.
You just got to let that one go.
He's Mr. Hustle on that team,
No,
John.
but that one there, when you got 4 fouls, I'm just saying, I'm trying to stick up for him a bit.
Absolutely.
When you got 4 fouls,
you got to play smart, real smart.
You got to just, you got the 2. It's almost impossible to block McGuire anyway. So, try to stay in the game. But, he's a junior. He'll be back. McGuire to the line.
Brazo in for Rodriguez.
To shoot 2. Oh, no, just to finish up one. I'm sorry. This is the and 1. And he gets the and 1.
I have Scott with 38 points here. And he's done.
Yeah, McGuire's out.
6:03 left. 78-37.
Well, I'll tell you what. People can think and say what they want. He's worth the price of admission.
Logan Davis scores off the glass.
With a 2.
It's his first field goal tonight.
Oh, Big Tim.
Timmy goes up and scores. Oh, they're going to rule it off.
On the floor.
On the floor, yeah. But he'll go to the line, though.
Yeah, Tim.
But he's going to have to earn him for the free throw line. He wanted the N1, John.
Well, we call him Big Tick. We've done a lot of Drury games. He's 6'3", only been playing in 3 years. Can really jump well. And he's a freshman.
Played JV ball last year and was playing 8th grade basketball the year before.
Good looking free throw, actually.
That means he's been practicing.
Amazing what practice does.
Well, they have a shooting machine up here at Drury I hear a lot about.
Yeah.
3 points for the freshman. Timmy will get a second one here.
And
he gets it.
Wow. It got stuck on the rim and went in. I guess when it's going good for you, it's going good for you. And Owensby.
Jackson's fouled.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be on 31. He's kind of looking the guilty party, Doherty. It is his 4th. And, the seniors that are on this team right now, this is the last time they'll be on this court. And the seniors from McCann's only Beanie. Owensby misses the first. This is the last time on their court. So, what a send-off for the seniors.
Max Doherty's out.
Yep.
12 points for Max. 11 in the
and
Jackson Owensby drains 1 out of 2.
They kind of follow the theme. Everybody was 1 out of 2 from the free throw line tonight. Okay. Benny Moulton. We got all subs but Reese Reset.
Ball's tipped by Beanie. We got a block.
Got a block on Reset. Yeah. So Reese's first foul, believe it or not. So can't get him hurt. Yeah, so.
That's Reese's last moment on this Drury Blue Devil floor, John.
Yep, it's not his last game, but it's his last time on the Drury court. Like I said, the seniors and Beanie, this is his last game as a Hornet. The rest of those guys are going to be back. We got Davis to the line here. And
Bruce
squishes the first one.
Makes the first one. Tom Zimba and Sean Sumner in the game for the Hornets for the first time.
Well, Zimba's a three-point shooter, and I don't know why he doesn't get more minutes, to be honest with you.
Nice free throws
nice
by
free
Bruce
throws.
Davis.
I know the other guys are good, but he seems like he's got a great three if you just put him in there, for the offense.
Sarka still in the game. Timmy Brazo off the glass and in.
Timmy!
6 points for Brazo.
Yeah, 6. And Beanie.
Not on his A game tonight.
No, Beanie's not. I mean, I don't know if it's just, I don't want to call it pressure, but maybe he's a bit nervous. His last game, I don't know. It's not like him. Zimba misses on the open look three. Benny Moulton.
Back iron.
And
Beanie with the rebound.
And he's probably going to go coast to coast, I'm guessing. And he tries to get it off to Owensby.
Here comes Gelati, Louis Gelati, the 8th grader. Hunter Sarkis is going to back it out.
He should have shot it again, Benny. Ooh.
Pat and Gill and Dewey getting ready to check in. Bruce Davis for 3. Gonna be a little short. Rebound by Sarkis. 82-42.
Big Timmy. Oh, he had the easiest shot of the game, and he short-armed it. Beanie. And it bounced in. All right, good, got the bounce for Beanie. Only his 4th point, excuse me.
Jude Collins for 3. Here goes Bruce Davis. Bruce trying to go coast to coast.
And does! And he does with a nice finish.
Great job.
His 15th point of the game. Benny on a long 3.
Back iron again.
And Beanie. And we got Big Tim with the foul.
His first.
His first. And the team, he's going to be in the bonus. That means Mr. Beanie is going to go to the line. I think it's going to be him going to the line. Jeremy is going to go 1-1. He makes the first, he gets the second.
Big Tim Brazo out and Hunter Sarkis. Brazo finishes with 6 points, as does Hunter Sarkis. Hunter's all in the first half. Beanie shots no good.
He's even made a lot of free throws this year, and I just not going for him tonight. So we have one senior out there, and that's Jude Collins, and gets sparing time.
Cody Dewey for 3.
Well, he had an open look. He took it. You know me, get a shot regardless. Beanie with a 3.
Back iron.
It's just not going for him.
Gelati with the rebound.
Boy,
nice,
he got up there.
Rebound.
Yeah, he got up there high. He's going coast to coast right now. Jude, I like to see him take. Oh, right, throw it right to.
This is Nate White. Shot won't go, and we got a foul.
They're going to be on Jude Collins, I believe. I think. If it's a Drury foul, then it's Jude, but it might be the McCann foul.
It's number 3. Is there a number 3 out there?
Number 3 for them.
Yeah, Sean Sumner.
Sean Sumner, sophomore. So it's going to be Jude. Jude can get in the scoring column. A lot of the crowd is still here with 2:26 to go. Excited just to be there. We got some people leaving, but not many. Jude misses the first one. trying to beat the traffic. This is going to be traffic regardless tonight. And Jude with his second free throw.
We have a JV coming in the game from McCann, John. Owen Gagney, number 25. He's not on the roster right here, but he's number 25. Zach Davenon is in for Jude Collins. So we got freshman, 8th grader, and sophomore out there.
Got to be shot ready. And Beanie, take it.
Beanie's
and he
shot
makes
is good.
2. Yeah, he's got 6 for the game. I agree with Chris leaving him out there. He's a senior. He's not playing anymore. You know, no big deal. Leave him out there for the rest of the game.
Davenon, shot is good. Zach Davenon.
Which, the number is he, 33?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it is. I'm sorry. You had it written right there. So Benny's out, and we got another different player in. So
Cartmill's in.
Yeah.
So you got a sophomore, a junior, an 8th grader, and 2 freshmen. Both benches out there now.
All but Beanie.
Yeah. Zimba for 3. Back iron.
Nice rebound,
wow.
He got way up there. He just ran him over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no doubt on that one.
He's going to learn in time.
Yeah, he just ran him over from start to finish. So McCann ball and then back into a 2-3 zone is Drury.
Minute and a half left. Game really hasn't been in doubt since probably sometime in the second quarter.
Midway through the second, I'd say, they got a little out of control. Well, not out of control, but the spread got there.
Sean Sumner.
And Beanie, take the 3. And makes it.
Down.
There you go, Beanie. Now you got 9. Like I said, leave him out there. He's a senior. He's the only one on the court. And nice ball movement by Drury.
Dewey goes up.
Almost got it to go.
Nice shot by Cody.
So with 47 seconds, if they don't have no fouls, we got a hacker. Yeah, we're gonna see some fouls now.
I think it's on Dewey.
Yeah, let's just let them play it out. So it's almost, let's see, number 3, that's Sumner. He gets to go 2 shots. He gets both. Whoops, I'm coloring it in. And he makes the first.
Sean with his first point.
And makes the second.
2 out of 2.
Okay. Well, we only got a couple possessions left with 40 seconds. Well, off the foot of Pettingale. So, well, I guess it's still Drury ball. I thought it was off his foot. I guess the defender off the defender. Inbounding, coming in. To Gelati, yeah. He looks like he wants to shoot it. Doing a lot of fancy dribbling. Pettingale ain't afraid.
Back iron.
And
nice rebound by Gagney.
Yep.
It'll be the last possession of the game, most likely.
Yeah, I think so. Drury's not going to even take a shot, so Beanie, I think, will take the shot.
The runner's no good. Rebound by Cartmill, and that's going to be a...
Okay. 85-53.
And the Drury Blue Devils, the number 3 seed, will go to the Curry-Hicks cage next week at a time yet to be determined to take on the winner of the game tonight between number 7 Bay State and number 2 Pioneer Valley. Don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back to recap the ball game and give you the scoring. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just do a quick recap for the scoring tonight for the Hornets. They were led by Keegan Vidal with 10 points all in the first half. I'm sorry. They were led by Bruce Davis. I'm sorry, Bruce. The sensational junior had 15 points for McCann in his last game of the season. Keegan Vidal had 10. Jeremy Beanie, who was shut out in the first half, ended up with 9. And Jeremy ends his career at McCann tonight. And, you know, they're, again, that program is just going to get better and better, John, down there at McCann.
Yep.
8 points for Lucas Jamross. He was very hot early and kept his team in it very early. 4 for Jackson Owensby, 3 for Logan Davis, and 2 apiece for Darian Tavani and Sean Sumner for the Drury Blue Devils. Absolutely no surprise, ladies and gentlemen. The sensational junior Scott McGuire with 38 points, 22 in the first half, 16 in the second. Reese Reset with 16, 14 in the first half. Max Doherty, 12, 11 in the second half.
Yeah.
So 3 doubles in double figures. 6 for Hunter Sarkis and Tim Brazo. Brazo's all in the second half. Sarkis is all in the first. And 2 apiece for Cove Maxey and Obelia Rodriguez. So, we'll see what happens. One way or another, John, when we left here the other night, we found out that McCann was coming here tonight after their road upset at Granby. We knew that Northern Berkshire Community Television would be going to the Curry Hicks Cage.
Yeah.
So we were going to be covering one of the 2 teams, and Drury is just too much, John. They just got that 1-2 punch, and they're fast. Their pressure was incredible.
Pressure was incredible. They had a lot of some easy baskets. The pressure got to McCann a little bit, and let's face it, they didn't shoot that well. Some to do with Drury defense, some on their own. Big excitement, Jim, and the first time this has been played in a really long time. But one thing's for sure, Rick, it was exciting. Right till about almost to the halfway through the fourth quarter. There was still a lot of energy in the gym. They did well. The Drury was just too much. McGuire and Reset. I mean, when you got 2 1,000-point scorers, I mean, really? I mean, that's the advantage. And
Absolutely.
we know the only one senior, Beanie, was shut down. Even Bruce Davis got, I thought he was going to get a few more points tonight, but he got 15, which was really good. But they're all younger. They're all coming back, so they got a lot to look forward to.
Chris Bullock's got a very nice program he has down there, and he's got a lot of kids coming back, and his team gets better and better all the time. And congratulations to Chris and his coaching staff and his kids on an incredible season.
15-7, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they just 1 game away from the Curry Hicks Cage, and hopefully next year they'll get there. And the Drury girls still in it. They're going to play number 1 South Hadley tomorrow, Friday the 1st of March. So they're still in it. The Hoosick Valley Hurricanes are playing tomorrow at home. I think it's against Sabas, and if things go well, Northern Berkshire Community Television will be at the Curry Hicks Cage at the University of Massachusetts at a time to be determined next week to certainly cover all the local teams, Drury boys, possibly the Drury girls, possibly the Hoosick Valley girls, and we're so much looking forward to it. John, I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't done a boys Division 3 or 4 final yet. It would be great if you and I could do that on the 9th of March.
It would be great. They got that big block though in front of them, where they have that Pioneer team that took them out last year. That Cody is a very good player. They got a great coach over there. So what? You can't throw the first game they played up here about 2 weeks ago, throw that game away. So when you get down to the cage, the perceptions behind the backboards are different. It's a bigger gym, and everybody's a little bit more nervous. But certainly, I think, the way Drury sits right now, I think they're better prepared now than beginning of the year. I think they've gotten better. They got more distribution. Even though it's lopsided with McGuire, don't get me wrong, but the other guys have been playing very well.
So we're looking forward to next week, ladies and gentlemen. The final score again here at the Bucky Brother Gym, the Drury Blue Devils 85 and the McCann Tech Hornets 53. For Joanne Holbut and John Bird, I'm Rick Brewer saying thanks, everybody. We'll see you again next week down at UMass.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.